Good evening, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, yesterday we had discussed about the organizational capability framework. There we had discussed the potential and actual performance of the organization, how organizational capability can be analyzed, can be found by using organizational capability framework that we had discussed in the yesterday's session, as well as we had discussed about the Porter's value chain model. So these two concepts we had discussed. Today we will be discussing BCG metrics. Now I'll first read out what is there written on the screen, and then we will discuss. So in 1970s, Bruce Henderson, founder of Boston Consulting Group, came up with a product portfolio that is BCG metrics or growth share metrics, which would look at successful business product portfolio based on potential growth and market share. It divided the products into four main categories, such as cash cows or pets or dogs, question marks, and stars. Now, BCG metrics is again, it's a model which makes the organization understand its potential growth and market share. So these two things the organization can understand with the help of this BCG metric. Now, as on the screen, you can see that four squares are there or four quadrants are there. So in the first quadrant, you find that a star is written. Then cash cow is is written in the other quadrant. Then question mark in the third quadrant, and dog is written in the fourth quadrant. Now, what these four quadrants explain about the potential growth or performance of the company related to market share, that we will be discussing one by one. So have you can see that under star left side and on the upper side you can see high is written, whereas for question mark low is written. For the cash cow also, left hand side out of the box low is written, and nothing is written under dog. Now what these four quadrants indicate, one by one we will be discussing in detail. So first we will start with stars. So products with high market share and high market growth rate. These products are most valuable and require significant investment to maintain their position. For example, a new video game with a high market share in rapidly growing market. So that indicates star. Now it's a model, BCG metrics, it's a model which makes the organization understand its potential as well as market share, the present market share, as well as how much potential the organizational product is having in the future related to market share. So first one is star. Now star is products with high market share and high market growth rate. Now here two terms have been used. One is high market share, and the other one is high market growth. So, a particular market where the existing organization is at present enjoying a high market share, and which is that category or which is that sector? That sector is also growing very fast. Now, for example, a air conditioner manufacturing company is there. Now, air conditioner manufacturing company is able to sell its product widely in the city or in the country. So that particular market, the market share of that particular company, for example, if we take example of say LG. Now LG's air conditioner, they are able to sell it in large numbers. And for example, if we say that LG is enjoying a great market share in the sale of air conditioners. Now, that is the first thing which talks about high market share. So, we have taken example of LG. So, LG manufacturing air conditioners, and the sale of air conditioner is very good, is excellent. So, the LG, as it's a renowned multinational company, so it is at present enjoying a good market share. Now, the second term we need to understand in star is whether the market, which market, whether the air conditioner market in general is growing or not, that also we have to check. We are aware that LG is doing very good and it is having a good market share in India. The next thing we need to understand under stars, that whether air conditioning organization or companies are growing, or air conditioner market is growing in India or not. Now, for example, if we come to know that the purchasing power of people is increasing, and the second thing is that every year the temperature is also increasing, and when most of the people are having money in hand to overcome that heat wave, what they can do is they can purchase the air conditioner. Now, these two things, that is more purchasing power of Indians, and second is the heat, continuous heat wave, the is on increase every year. We see in newspapers that the heat wave is more than the previous year. So every year, because of global warming and because of many other reasons, the heat wave is increasing. Summers are becoming more hotter. So when a person is having money in hand to save his family from that hot weather, hot summers, the person can purchase a air conditioner or air cooler. Now, this indicates that the market of that particular product is also growing. So, first thing we need to understand that what is the market share of our product, and whether the second thing we need to understand or analyze here is whether the product is rapidly increasing in that particular sector or not. If the summers are becoming hotter, that means the market is going to be growing. It is going, the growth is going to be there in the years to come. Now, everyone is aware of what is happening in Europe. Newspapers, news, or YouTube videos, everyone might have seen those videos that what is happening in Europe, the condition of roads, or because of that hot weather, hot summer, the temperature has gone up in Europe for the first time in so many years. And they are talking about like uh, hundreds of years. The summers are very hot in European countries, particularly in France, Germany, Italy. The summers are very harsh there. And those people who are used to cold conditions, they cannot easily adjust to that particular weather. So the first thing what they are trying to do is they are trying to install air conditioners in their houses to overcome that impact of hot weather, hot summer, heat wave. So that indicates that the companies which are involved in the manufacturing of air conditioners in Europe or in other countries where the heat wave is continuously on the rise, the market of that air conditioner product is going to rise in the years to come. And the reason is that every year we have been seeing that heat wave is increasing, and it is going to increase. And the one of the biggest reason is global warming. Because of global warming, the heat wave is increasing. So when heat increases, automatically the companies which are manufacturing air conditioners, air coolers, or ceiling fans, or say exhaust fans, or table fans, or wall mounted fans, all these companies are going to have a better future. So under star in BCG metrics are those products which are having or which are enjoying a good market share at present, as well as that product is the demand of that product is also going to increase in the years to come. So those products which fulfills these two criteria, they are kept under the first quadrant, which is called as star. So all the products will fall into that particular category. Now, one company is there which is manufacturing uh, air conditioners, as well as they are manufacturing TVs. So when you are going to analyze, when the company is analyzing, okay, TV we are enjoying a great LG. Again, if we continue with the same company, LG is having a very good market share in terms of TV also. Now, we need to understand first criteria of what is the market share, whether the company is enjoying a good market share in that particular area, in that particular city, or in that particular country. That is the first criteria. Second criteria, whether that product is the demand of the product is also going to grow in the near future. Now, then again, we need to analyze the way we had analyzed air conditioners. Again, you need to analyze that what is going to happen next year or next 5 years, whether this demand of TV is going to be on the increasing side or it may not. So we cannot guarantee for TV as we can for ACs, for air conditioners, or anything which is, say, related to overcome the harsh effect of heat wave. Maybe table fan or ceiling fan or your air coolers or anything. So those products which fulfill these two criteria. Now for TV, if TV is fulfilling only one criteria, when we cannot put that product under star, that product will go to somewhere, some other, that will be put under some other square, but not in the square which is where stars is written. So star is where you are enjoying a good market share, as well as you are aware that the demand of this particular product is going to increase in the years to come. Many examples are there. If we talk about the electric vehicles nowadays, now we all are aware that because of the E20, the say the government has come up with a new rule that 20% ethanol will be added in petrols. We all are aware. Number of videos are viral on various platforms showing that this particular fuel, when it is added in petrol, and if we are having car or bike which is older, 2 years or 3 years old, so that is not compatible for using this ethanol blended petrol, that we have been reading news, seeing the videos on various platforms. Now if such thing is there, then immediately people are shifting to what? They are shifting to electric vehicles. Now people who was planning, so for example, if a person is planning to purchase a petrol car or petrol bike, the moment he is going to read the articles related to these problems of blended petrol with ethanol, or when he will be going through those videos on which are viral on various platforms, the person may change his mind that no, instead of going for this blended petrol, let's go for a electric car, or let's go for a electric bike. So the companies which are manufacturing electric bike or electric say cars, we can put those companies or the companies that particular product under star. So we will be removing the petrol or diesel car from this category. Earlier, the company might have kept it. Why? Because their market share was increasing. For example, if we take example of Tata Motors, or if we take example of Maruti, their market share is increasing, and they are aware that yes, in future also they will be having a very good demand of their cars. But the moment government has come up with this particular announcement, and the moment people have started sharing information or misinformation, the we are not very sure that in social media there are, say, the authentic videos, as well as there are fake videos also. But because of that information or misinformation, good information or wrong information, it is directly affecting the fortune of the company. So earlier, the petrol cars which were kept under stars, now the company will start thinking of shifting that from stars to other square and putting their electric cars in that quadrant called star. Why? Because company is going to enjoy the market share, as well as in future there will be demand for e-vehicles. Why? Because this sort of problem will not be there. Problem related to ethanol added petrol. So stars are the products of a particular company which fulfills two criteria. One, which shows that yes, the company is enjoying a great market share, and the other one is yes, the demand for this particular product of the company is going to be there in the years to come. If we take another example of Amul, now if we put ice cream, Amul ice cream in stars, that Amul, we are aware that it is having number of products. It makes number of products. Now, one of the product which is made by Amul is ice cream. Now, Amul's ice cream, they are enjoying a great market share in India of Amul ice cream. That is the first criteria fulfilled, that yes, at present the company is having a great market share. It is enjoying a great market share in India. And the second criteria, whether there will be demand for this particular product in the years to come. And if we do the analysis, we will come to know that yes, as summers are going to be more harsher, there will be, say, heat waves, and the season of summer is going to get extended in years to come. Scientists are saying that the uh, period of summer is going to extend. Why it is going to extend? Because of, again, global warming. And when summer is getting extended, that means people are going to purchase these things, cold drinks or ice cream. So ice cream of Amul can keep it in this star. Now, Star's product, first thing, that these are the two parameters which we need to understand for keeping a product of a company in this particular category. Second thing is, these products are most valuable and require significant investment to maintain their position. Now, Amul ice cream is there, or LG air conditioners are there, or the companies are there, say Tata companies is there, their electric vehicles are there, or BYD's electric vehicles are there, or the Hyundai electric vehicles are there. Now, these companies, it is not that they have, say, analyzed the two parameters right now, what is the market share of that particular product of the company, and whether the demand is going to be there towards the increasing side in the years to come or not. Apart from that, these products which are kept under star quadrant, star square, they are they demand high investment. Why they demand high investment? Because if you are not investing in improving, if you are not investing in R&D of that particular product, your competitors are are going to overtake you in a very near future. To avoid that, these companies which keep their product in stars, they invest also heavily in the R&D of those products. Now, Amul, we have seen that they are coming up every year. You will find that some new flavors are added, some new, say, flavors or shapes, or some new product is added in the ice cream. So that is again very important. Amul cannot afford that. Okay, we are having great market share, as well as we have done the analysis which shows that in years to come we are going to have a great demand in the market. So why to invest uh, 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 our capital in doing R&D, or in coming up with new flavors or new products or new shapes? So the moment they are going to do this, the other brands like Vadilal, like Quality, like Robbins Baskin, they are going to overtake them, because the everyone wants to be better than the competitor. And for that, when you are aware that your product is enjoying a great market share, as well as it will be having a great demand in future, you have to start investing also more in that particular product, to see to it that you then only you will be able to maintain that position. Otherwise, somebody else is going to overtake you. So that is related to the first one, which is called as star. Now, the second square talks about cash cow. Now, what is cash cow? Cash cows are products with high market share and low market growth rate. These products generate significant revenue and require little investment to maintain their position. For example, a well established brand of cereal with a large market share in the mature market. Now, stars, we have seen that the market is having enormous potential for growth. Now, cash cows is that right now the company is enjoying a great market share. At the same time, the growth of that particular sector in whole is not going to be much in future. Just now we had taken the example that right now Maruti is able to sell its petrol car a lot. So it is enjoying the highest market share in the country. But at the same time, because of this ethanol related news, we can make sure that the market of petrol or diesel cars is going to come down. It is not going to grow. Now, what is going to grow? Electric vehicles are going to grow. Hydrogen vehicles are going to grow. Or some other renewable energy fuel product are going to grow, but fossil fuels like petrol, like diesel, or like LPG, their products are not going to grow because of the conflict also. And we all are aware that the price of these fossil fuels are increasing and they are harmful to the environment as well. So it is not only costly, but it is harmful to the environment as well. Electric vehicle right now it may be considered as costly, but it is not at all harmful to the environment. So cash cows are those products of the company which at present everything is good. At present that product enjoys the market share. At present the product is say giving company a very good amount of profit. But in near future the same may not be there, and that product are listed under the second square which is called as cash cow. Now here these products generate significant revenue that we had just discussed, that because the product is selling in the market, they are the product enjoys a great market share in that particular sector of petrol automobiles or diesel automobiles, but it require little investment to maintain their position. Right now the company Maruti is number one. So instead of investing in petrol vehicles, what they have started is they have started coming up with electric vehicles. Why they are shifting? When they are enjoying the highest market share, not for 1 year or 2 year, but for last 20, more than 20 years, Maruti is enjoying the highest market share in India. We all are aware. And when a company is doing so good for the last more than 20, 25 years, why the company is shifting to the electric cars? And the reason is very clear. Reason is that the future of electric cars is far more better than petrol cars. So company here has started thinking that okay, we are making profit for by selling petrol cars or by selling our diesel cars. So let's earn as much as we can, but we shall not invest that much of amount in R&D of petrol vehicles, but we should shift that amount, or we should invest that amount in coming up with new models or new fuel cars, maybe electric cars, maybe hydrogen cars, maybe any other renewable energy car. So that is the second type of product under BCG metrics, and which is listed under cash cow. Now, the third square, the products are mentioned in the third square, which talks about question mark. So, the products with low market share and high market growth rate, these products require significant investment to grow their market share and become stars, or else they should be divested. For example, a startup with a new product in a fast growing market but intense competition. Now, Delhi is considered as the most polluted city in the world. We all are aware that the most polluted city in the world is Delhi. Now, in Delhi, recently, what is happening is there is a very huge demand for a particular product which is called as air purifier. So the giant companies which are there in the market, which are making air purifiers earlier, before it was mentioned as the most polluted city of the world, and before the of AQI, which indicates the quality of air which we are breathing, the AQI of Delhi is the highest AQI, and which is not at all good for the human health. Now, for controlling the AQI, government is coming up with number of, say, things. They are spraying water. Then they have started with the odd even formulas. They are promoting, say, this carpooling. They are promoting uh, public transport. They are promoting uh, electric buses. They are promoting metros. So this is what the government is trying to uh, do from its side for overcoming this problem of bad air, very bad air, which is very harmful. Now, for this particular thing, the air purifier is getting in demand. Earlier, the market share of the air purifier in Delhi was not very good. So, low market share. So, products with low market share and high market growth rate. So, one company is there which is just a startup. Now, this particular company, as it's a startup, very small market share it is enjoying as compared to the earlier players or major players, right? Now, this particular company, if it wants to give a tough competition to the competitors, first thing they have to have is they should have more capital for growing its business. And why the company should invest more capital, a new startup which is enjoying a low market share of air purifier, the product of air purifier, why it should invest more money, more capital in coming up with new type of air purifiers, new models of air purifiers. And the reason is very simple, that in Delhi, the growth of this particular sector, that is air purifier sector, is very rapid, is very fast. Recently, there has been a release of official communication from the government of Delhi that from 2028, the sale of petrol or diesel two-wheelers or vehicles will be completely stopped. So no company which is manufacturing petrol or diesel vehicle will be able to sell its vehicles in Delhi after 2 years. That is the official communication which is already released by the government. Now, why the government has released that communication notice? Why they are coming up with such a harsh action? And the reason is very simple, that the government seriously wants to control pollution. And this is one of the way. That's the reason why they have given 2 years time for the companies to shift from petrol to the electric cars or other type of renewable energy instead of this diesel or petrol cars. So from 2028, the petrol cars are not going to be sold in Delhi, or diesel cars are not going to be sold in Delhi. They cannot. That is the present announcement from the government of Delhi. Now, here, when we were talking about air purifier, now, because of such type of notices, people realize that how bad the air quality of Delhi is, and everyone wants to purchase air purifier depending upon their purchasing power. For example, if I am a citizen and I belong to a very low income group, my salary is very less. So what I will be doing? I may not afford to purchase a say air purifier which comes for say 50,000 or 40,000 rupees. I will be inclined to purchase, or I will be interested in purchasing the air purifier for my family, for my house, which is going to cost me anything less than 5,000 rupees, because that is my budget. So all this particular sector, in particularly in metropolitan cities, and in particular in these four metropolitan cities of the country, is enormous. And that's the reason why question mark. And why question mark? Question mark is whether it is possible for the new startup, which are at present having a very low market share, to invest a high amount, a large amount, in coming up with various models, in coming up with various say types or features of in the air purifier device equipment. So that is going to decide their future against the top players in the market. If the new startup is able to generate capital and invest capital, then yes, they can succeed. But if not, then they may not. And that's the reason why the question mark is written. So when you have a dilemma whether the new startup is going to invest large amount in R&D in that of that particular product, so that the because the growth of that sector is going to be enormous. In Pune also, the pollution level is increasing very fast. And because of this, the demand of air purifier is also increasing. But it is not as compared to Delhi or as compared to Kolkata or Chennai or Mumbai. But yes, in Pune also, the demand is increasing. So market of this air purifier is going to increase in the years to come. But whether all the companies are able to invest large amount in coming up with new models, new services, new features in the field of air purifier. So that is to be seen. As we are having a dilemma, we are not sure. So when the company is not sure about the investment related to a particular product where there is growth, but we do not have money to invest, whether we will be able to generate it from the market, from bank, or from investors, when we have a question mark, at that particular time, we can put that product in the third uh, bracket, and that bracket is called as question mark. Now, the fourth and final square talks about dog. Now, which are the products which are to be mentioned in dog? Products with low market share and low market growth rate. These products are not generating significant revenue and require significant investment to grow their market share. They should be divested to focus on more profitable business opportunities. For example, a brand of typewriters in declining market. Typewriters, I don't know how many of you are aware of, because it was used earlier. Now the use has become very less. Everywhere we see computers, there are many advantages of computers as compared to the typewriters. Because of that, typewriters are not there in existence now. And even if someone is using, or some organizations in some departments, if it is using, number has come very low, and that's the reason why the market share is also less, and the growth of that typewriter market is also declining, is very low. So the products which have low market share and low growth, they are kept under the fourth square, and that is called as dog. Now these products are, now what is divested? Divested is that instead of whatever profit you are generating by selling these products in the market, instead of investing in R&D of that particular product, that how we can come up with a better typewriter, you we can divert that amount to other brands or other products of our company which are doing really good, which where the market is also growing, and we also enjoy a good market share, or where we are having less market share, but there is enormous potential in that particular market. We can shift that money in that particular market. Another example is, as I have told you, that Amul has many, they make many things. Now, one such thing is that ready to eat pizza. They have added ready to eat pizza also. But what is the market share of Amul pizza? It is very, very, very low. Market share of Amul milk, market share of Amul curd, market share of Amul, say, this Amul paneer or Amul ice cream is, of course, the highest. But when we compare the product, although it is a brand is same, Amul, company is same, Amul, but their product, one product is doing great and the other product is not at all. So here, low market, and second thing is that people are now becoming more health conscious, and that's the reason why people are not interested in purchasing, many people are not interested in purchasing that refrigerated cold pizza, and then I will be putting that in my oven, and then I will be say wait, I will that will get hot, and then I will be eating. So instead of that, I will prefer to order a fresh pizza. Why I should eat a pizza which is prepared 3 months back or 1 month back? When I can purchase, I can buy, I can eat a fresh pizza at that particular rate only. And that's the reason why earlier they had planned that they will be coming up with number of varieties, and they came up with three varieties. One is mixed vegetable, the other one is cheese, and the third one I could not recall, but three types they had started just 4 5 years back. But now, and at that particular time when they had started, they had checked the pizza uh, market in the country, and they were of the opinion, the officials of Amul were of the opinion that the market share is going to increase. But now they have realized that there is a shift. People are getting more educated. Educated people are more focused on healthy eating and fresh eating, and the young couples who were targeted by Amul, that both husband and wife are working. So what they will be doing? They will be purchasing that free frozen pizza, and they will put it in the OTG, and they will switch on the oven, and then they can have it. So instead of say doing the cooking and all that thing, it will make the life of these people very easy. Young adults, both husband and wife are working. Now, instead of that, now they are seeing that these families, these young couples, when they are having options, that within 10 minutes, if I can get the pizza delivered at my doorstep, 10, 15, or 20 minutes, and that also fresh pizza, why I should go for this frozen pizza? So that type is kept under, where the growth, the market share is also less, and as well as the company is aware that the share of this particular market is also not going to increase at last. So whatever money they will be generating by selling this pizzas, the company is going to invest in the other products which are more in demand. So that is related to the BCG metrics. These are the four squares, that is cash cows, sorry, stars, cash cow, question marks, and dogs. If you have not understood anything, please go ahead, or we will move on to our next and the last topic for the unit number two, and that is McKenzie metric, and it is called as GE, McKenzie metrics. Why GE? Because GE is the company which has come up with this model. It was the first company which implemented this model, and that's the name. That's why the name is GE McKenzie metric. Now, again, like the earlier models, this model also based on, now the previously we have seen that four squares were there. Here you can see nine squares are there. I hope my voice is clear to all.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now here, green, orange, and red, you can see. Now green indicates grow and invest. So more or less same principles are applied which are applied in BCG metric. So the green indicates two things are written, two terms you can see. The first one is grow, and the second one is invest. The moment we see that this is a particular sector which is going to increase in future, the company starts investing in that sector. So that's the reason why grow and invest, it indicates the grow and invest. Second shows hold and protect. Now, hold and protect is that do not invest too much. We had discussed that why now the companies which had already planned, because every company does short term planning, medium planning, mid term planning, and long term planning. Every company, whether it's a small company or it's a large company, every company comes up with their short plans, their mid plans, and their future plans. Now, although the these automobile companies which are manufacturing, say, petrol vehicles or diesel vehicles, they might have decided earlier that we will be investing this much of amount in the development of new cars, new technology in, say, 2026. This much we will be investing in 2027, and like on, because they have to plan. Every company has to plan not only for present but for future also. It is not that once a plan is formulated, that plan cannot be changed. It can be, depending upon the changes in the market, the plans can be changed. So now these companies are going to change their plan. They are going to revise their plan. Why they are going to revise their plan? Because the moment they have come to know that now people are restricting themselves from purchasing petrol or diesel car, they want that everything should get settled first. It should be proved that no, nothing is a bad related to that ethanol blended petrol, and the companies are, say, providing engines of that particular quality, which is 100% efficient, effective, or compatible with the ethanol blended petrol. Mileage is not going to drop. You will have the same mileage, because the most important reason which the people are complaining is fall in mileage. The moment we have started, they are saying, the moment we have started using this ethanol blended petrol, we are seeing fall in the decline in the mileage of our car. So average of the car, that is, if the car is giving an average of, say, in 1 kilometer, you can travel, say, 15 kilometers, 16 kilometers, or 20 kilometers. After filling that ethanol blended petrol, people are saying that the car which used to give early 15, now it is giving 7, 8, 9, 10. So this type of news, when is floated in the market on various platforms, the person, the customer who is planning that, yes, next month I have saved enough money, I'm doing well in my job. So what I'll be doing is I will apply for car loan. I know that I will very easily get that car loan, and I'm going to purchase this brand car, whatever, whether it is Tata, whether it is Hyundai, Mahindra, Maruti, or any brand car. So that person who had already made up his mind that he is going to purchase the car in next week, in next 15 days, or at the time of a particular mood, that person decides, no, no, this is not the right time. I should now um, hold up. So that is called, so he is holding himself that right now it is not the best time to purchase a car. First, let everything get settled. First, let the companies communicate that we have come up with such type of, say, engine or the other parts which are involved in the car. All the parts are 100% safe, even with the blended ethanol blended petrol. So people are waiting. They have kept their decision on hold. Similarly, the companies also starts holding. So orange indicates that earlier they might have planned that we will be investing so much, but now they are holding their investment. Why they are holding their investment? Because they want everything to get settled, and then when again the market will grow, then again we will start investing in that particular product. So that is related to the uh, hold and protect. And now the company wants to protect whatever market share they are having. So they are not investing in R&D. What the companies are doing is, although they had a plan that 2026 we will be adding this much in R&D, but they have kept it on hold. Instead of the complete amount, even if they are having, the company is having enough amount which they can use in R&D, but still they are not investing all the amount in R&D. Why? Because they want to hold. They want to protect what? They want to protect their market share, that whatever we are having, let's concentrate on protecting our market share, and let's not immediately start investing what we had planned earlier. Let's invest a very small amount and hold the other amount. Let everything get settled, and once we will realize that again the market had started increasing, then we are going to invest that in the market. Next one is related to harvest and divest. Again, we will continue with the same Amul example, very simple example. Harvest and divest. Harvest, they Amul had added, say, a huge investment they have made in what? In the frozen products, which talks about their cutlets, their nuggets, their samosas, or their pizzas. And they were of the opinion that they are going to, these frozen products will be in demand, or the growth is going to be very high. But now they are in realizing that whatever they had predicted, that this type of growth is going to be there in this sector, that growth is not there. So what the companies like that are doing is that, okay, whatever we have invested, whatever we have already made, let's sell those products, and let's divest from that product and invest the amount in other products. Now further R&D, if we have come up with three types of pizza, we are not going to, say, add another type of pizza or another flavors. Why? Because again it will require investment. So invest, instead of investing that amount in these in this low growth market, let's invest in the amount in high growth market. So that is very important. So harvest is, earn as much as you can from the available product in the market. And then again, normally what happens is, if we are earning, again we are putting in the R&D of that particular product only, that how we can come up with a better product so that the sale will increase. So that is the normal practice. But here in harvest is that sell the product, but please do not invest again in the same product. Let's invest in some other product which is going to give us a better return. So that is related to GE McKinsey metrics. So if you have not understood anything under GE metrics, So please go ahead, or otherwise we will stop here. Anything which you have not understood related to BCG or GE metrics, please go ahead, or we will stop here. Okay. So we will stop here. So thank you everyone for being present in today's session. So again, we will be meeting on Monday, 7 p.m. Tomorrow there will be no lecture as it's a Saturday tomorrow. So Monday again we will be meeting at 7 p.m. and we will be starting with our new unit, that is unit number 3. So please go through whatever we have covered so far. In case you find any term, any concept, any definition difficult to understand, before we start with the next unit, you can unmute yourself and you can ask question related to that particular topic. So, okay, thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.